All right. All right. Good morning. Good morning. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to uh be here live with you. So we are going to talk today about how y'all live. Oh, and I need to mute myself here. So today we're going to talk about how software developers leave too much money on the table when they are not investing in their growth, not investing in their um, skill set, not investing in themselves. Because listen, this topic is really important to me. This topic is really important to me. This is basically what made my career in tech, and this is why I'm so passionate about it. So as always, hello Becky. As always, as Becky did, please comment, react, share, because like you don't know who needs to hear that. Also, the way we network here on LinkedIn when we do live streams, we commenting, like you can say hello where you watching me from. You don't have to say anything profound, anything like crazy. Don't be shy. Just say hello. If you just say hello, it's enough. So also, monitor the chat as people are coming in and who is commenting, and connect with those people. This is the active networking. Your network is your net worth. So uh I am like, if you catch me looking like kind of like down here, I'm just looking at my tech. I'm making sure that everything is good, that we are live, that we are going, and my tech is working. So a little warning: if you hear fire alarm, do not be alarmed, because guess what? My fire alarm just went 3 minutes before my live stream. I have no fire, so I kind of handle that issue. So if you hear the fire alarm, do not be alarmed unless you see the fire like behind me. Then just let me know in the chat, okay? Because I'm gonna keep going. Like, I don't have time for this foolishness. So with that being said, I am super excited for your being here. If it is the first time you are watching me live, if it is the first time we're connecting, my name is Eugene Berezin. I am who I am. I am a mentor. I am a senior iOS developer. I am a career coach, and I am passionate helping other professionals with their career. I've been in tech since 2016, and I mentor other quality assurance engineers, software developers and tests, software developers to help them with their career, to help them with their technical skills and stuff like that. So this is something that I'm really truly passionate about, and my goal for 2023 is to help as many developers, as many tech professionals as I possibly can, to increase their income, to have their career figure out, to have their like stable career plans, and everything that they need by the holidays. Really, like I'm like, so people can go to the holidays with a peace of mind that they have a stable career, that they know, like that they know how to figure out. So today we are going to talk about we're going to talk about very important topic. We're going to talk about investing in yourself. And it's not just about money, y'all. It's not just about money. When we talk about investment and investing in yourself, we are talking about time commitment, obviously monetary, financial commitment. We're talking about consistency. We're talking about we're talking about all of those things. And um, one of something that I'm noticing in tech, and something that I have noticed in tech, and I have been noticing in tech since really 2016, when people do not invest in themselves, when people do not invest in themselves, they are leaving way too much money on the table, and it costs them. And it costs them. So, uh, what I'm seeing, like when I start talking to other software developers, right? So if you are somewhere like, let's say, minimum you have like 2 years of experience, maybe like closer like to 2 years, right? And you are kind of emerging from that um, junior to mid-level, right? You're kind of in between, you are kind of in transition, and you're kind of in between, you are kind of in transition, you emerge into your next level, right? And what I'm seeing in a lot of my forums and applications, that people would put something that like 90K, 80K, when people are not breaking yet threshold of six figures, right? And I understand it can be a tricky situation. Some of y'all are getting over still your very first job, maybe your second job, and a lot of that comes from people just don't know how to negotiate their salary from the confidence standpoint, and how to articulate their values, right? This is something like in one of my live streams, I also like, so little sidetrack, like I also have Instagram account where I talk about tech, and one of my business coaches challenged me to go live on Instagram for 30 days every day. And when I was driving, I was talking about that. I was talking about the showing up with confidence, and negotiating from the confident level, from the confident state. And I know, like, when you are in that position, because I've been there, like I have been there when I just started in tech, and I didn't know how to negotiate my salary, right? How to like how to negotiate the right money. So I've been there. So, and I know a lot of software developers um um a little shy and not sure how to negotiate like that part from the powerful standpoint, from the confidence standpoint. And it's really important to negotiate that part from the confidence standpoint. So, but what I can tell you right now, for like mid-level engineer, right? Like from mid-level engineer, it is totally possible to land jobs anywhere, like anywhere from 115K, like on the low end, to like, I don't know, depends where you live and depends on your specialty, but up to 150, 160, like it is doable, it is possible. What also I'm seeing right now on the market is unfortunately a lot of engineers have been laid off, right? And it is awful. And I've been through a layoff myself like just a week ago, and I know how hard it can be, and it can be damaging to your confidence. And a lot of developers, right, that I talk to, they think that it is like that the winning strategy would be just lowball themselves, like ask for as minimum money as possible so they can get the job faster. This is not how it works. This is not exactly how it works. So, um, and also like when we start negotiating, and when we start approaching our like job search from that standpoint, from the standpoint of scarcity and from the standpoint of insecurity, right? We like, whether we want it or not, um, we are going to drive our price down. We're going to drive our price down. And uh, I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair to software developers because, listen, tech is still needed. Tech is still needed. And the companies, based on our skill set, based on what we do, companies are going to make hundreds, if not millions of thousands of dollars. Think about it. Think about it. Like we still need it. Like in like based on my initial market research, like some companies might drop the salaries, and the salaries, by the way, even before the whole shenanigans with tech, right? Even before the whole shenanigans and massive layoffs, the salaries also fluctuate. Different companies would pay differently. Different companies would have different budgets. And now, when I am more on the market and when I talk to more recruiters, like I see different pictures. I see different pictures. Like some companies pay more, some companies pay less. Like some companies like would pay you as like on a contract basis. Some companies will pay you as much as for senior iOS developer role as much as like 85, $90 per hour, and it's a really 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 good price. Like in my opinion. So the tactic to go down, the tactic to lowball yourself, it's not really an effective tactic like when it comes to stuff like that. But um also why people are when it's costing people uh not to invest into themselves. It's nobody got to their success, nobody got to the top alone. Like, I don't know a single developer, a single tech professional, product manager, engineering manager who got to the top just by themselves, without any help, without any mentorship, without any boot camp, without any program, any digital course, like just by themselves, right? People who made it in tech, they typically heavily or at some point invested in themselves, and that investment could be different, right? For me, like, it was digital courses, mentors, more mentors, and like actually here recently even business coaches, because uh let me tell you that let me tell you what when I start working with like my business coaches, right? I noticed that after working on myself and investing in myself, I start showing up in interviews differently. Like, you would think, right? Like, business training, right? Like, it has nothing to do with software development, right? Like, nobody teaches me how to do leak code questions. Nobody teaches me how to do, like iOS stuff. They teach how to communicate your value, how to like talk to your ideal client, stuff like that. How to be better communicator at what you can actually offer, and it pays off. And it pays off. So let me tell you a little story. Let me tell you a little story, because, like, if you know me, I like stories. I had a friend. A while ago, before I embark on my tech journey, and I was thinking about like getting into tech, getting into QA, and I was searching for different options. Well, I knew what my options were. I knew one mentor, I knew one boot camp that had really good results and that I was really aligned with. I was really, really aligned with. And I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Like, this is my mentor, and I need to figure out how to enroll. And we started the conversation going, and I was really giving it time, and I was consuming a lot of his content too. So, and it kind of like helped me to be ready for my next step and investing into his program. My friend, on the other hand, she felt a different mentor, a different program, and it was significantly cheaper. And the price is like different prices, there are different services. It's cool. And my question to her was, why that mentor? Why do you like that mentor? Why are you going with that mentor versus the other mentor that for a fact that will work, or like it's most likely to work? And my friend's answer was, Well, that school is just cheaper and kind of shorter too. So it's going to be quicker. It's going to be cheaper. I'm going to go with them. So long story short, I did not go with that school. I went with my mentor and with my initial choice. And as a result, as a final result, right now, I'm a senior iOS developer. I'm mentoring others how to succeed in their careers. I'm helping teams to scale their mobile application. My friend never made it in tech. Let me say it again. My friend never made it in tech because she did not invest in herself. And it's not just about money. It's not just about money. It's your time commitment, it's your persistent, and it's your consistency too. It's you're being persistent and being consistent as well. So my friend never made it in tech because she was not ready or willing at a time to invest in herself, not in the program, in herself. Now, how much money she left on the table? How much money she left on the table? Drop me in the chat. What do you think? What is our pay gap would be right now? Drop me in a comment. What do you think? How much money you think my friend left on the table? Drop me in the chat. So, my friend, my friend she went a little bit different route. She never made it in tech or like in tech, um, and um, our gap, our salary gap is about anywhere from 50K to 70K. So my friend left on the table. It cost her like at the end of the day $70,000, like 30, like Rashad said, 30K close. Yeah, it's close, right? Like 50 to 70K, 50 to 70K. That's the difference. That's how much money my friend left on the table. Now, when I invested in like in a lot of things, right? And um why I invested in them because I wanted to better myself. And I invested in one digital course and it cost me about like $500 on digital course, right? And it was about Python. I like the creator. I still like the creator. I think he's like cool guy and he does a lot of cool stuff. But like the thing is, like I only finished 3 lessons in his course. My question to you: do you think it was a waste of money? Do you think it was a waste of money? On the surface, it might look like, well, Eugene, you never finished his course. Well, accountability part is on me, right? Like I messed it up. Like I didn't finish it. I didn't finish his course. So like I wasn't committed. But but that course, right? Like as little as I get from that course, because I was learning Python from other sources too. I just wanted to learn as much as possible and from different sources, like stuff like that. It was not my first course, but his perspective, other perspectives helped me to talk about programming in general better, programming in general better, way better. And uh, I landed a job. I landed a job when I was a part of iOS development team, and my job ended up being not using Python at all. Not using Python at all. So did I request a refund? Right? Like, well, since I'm not using your course, and like I only took like a couple of lessons. I didn't, because like that influence, right? That information helped me. Also, when you get in a certain state, when you get in this, like, because like when you are connecting with the right people, when you're surrounded with the right people, when you are connected with the right mentor, you get in a certain state, right? When you surround yourself with the right information, you put yourself in a certain state. I don't know what it does to your brain. I don't know what it does to your conscious, but you think differently. You operate on a different level, and you all of a sudden jump into this state of knowing, and the state of confidence, and the state of unknown competence. You know, but you don't know that you know, but you feel confident enough that you will get there. So investing yourself is crucial, like to iOS developers, or any other developers, like tech professionals in general. It's really crucial. um and also it's also important to have a system in place that you can reuse, right? And what I'm teaching people inside of my program, by the way, if you're interested in my program, you can check out the link in my bio, and you can schedule a free call with me. So, absolutely free if you're interested. If you want to learn more, link is in the bio. I will drop a link in a comment, or at least I will try to drop a link in a comment. But if you're interested, the link is in my bio. So you can schedule a point with me there. So, but what I teach people how to have a system that you can reuse, because at some point, right, if you stay in tech long enough, at some point, right, you might want to change specialty. At some point, you might want to do something else. At some point, you want to pivot. You want to make career moves. And to make effective career moves, you need to have effective strategy. You need to have effective framework. And this is what I teach. And this is what I teach: build, lead, and prosper. Build your fundamentals, right? Build your foundation, build your skills, build your executive presence, build in public, right? Lead people to you, and discover your leadership style. Because you, like, when I talk about leadership skills, it's not about leading other people necessarily. You can do thought leadership, right? You might have ideas that inspire other people. You might have deep knowledge in your craft leadership. You might have deep knowledge and deep expertise in and people management, right? You might be a really good people leader, or it can be combination of any of those things, right? So that's like that. That's important to have reliable system that you can reuse. I'm confident if right now I wanted to change my specialty to, like, I don't know, Android developers probably would be the easiest, but let's go crazy. Let's say backend developer. I can do it. I can probably do it within 90 days. Like, switch to backend development and land on backend developer role, preferably without losing too much income. I could do that. And like, the more senior you are, the more experience you have, the easier it gets, because like tech is very repetitive. Like, there are patterns. And there are patterns. And also, like, it's not just tech, there are patterns in life. And if you start noticing patterns, this is where my success is coming from. I started noticing patterns. If you start noticing patterns, and if you start following those patterns, you will be unstoppable on your way to success. I wish somebody would argue me on that, because like programming is the same patterns. HR structure, like the whole corporate structure, patterns, business patterns, the same patterns. If you know patterns, and if you can follow patterns, you can, like, you will be unstoppable. And this is what I am helping people to understand. I help people to understand patterns when it comes to programming, to actual like tech work, patterns when it comes to job hunting and landing better jobs, patterns how to present yourself, how to put yourself out there and establish executive presence, because all of that is just patterns that if you pay attention, you will notice. So this is all I got for today. Thank you for joining. Like I said, the link is in my bio. I invite you all in my program. I have 4 spots left. So schedule a call with me. It's absolutely free, and if it's the right choice, like, I would like to work with you. I'm also have exciting news. Like, tomorrow, I'm going to Mentor Mesh conference in Seattle. Super pumped, super excited. So I will try to post as many pictures, videos, selfies, whatever, like on my LinkedIn here, but it's probably going to be on my Instagram as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, just send me a message. I will send you a link. But like, I play and live here on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my main platform where I'm the most active. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see you on the conference if you're going to the conference. So definitely catch me there and say hello. I would like to see you. I would like to network with you in person. That's exciting. And if you would like to join my program, schedule an appointment with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I see somebody has sent me a heart on LinkedIn. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. I have an incredible network of people. I have an incredible network of people, and I thank you, John. I really appreciate I really appreciate you. Um, I really have an incredible network of people, and just how you were there for me and how you are there for me. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. I really appreciate each and every one of you. All right. With that being said, I am gone. I am done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you later. Bye, y'all.